So the first 12 episodes of Stone Ocean just dropped, and they are really good. Stone Ocean is probably my most favorite part, and I think it's just amazing. But that's probably not what you want to hear from a JoJo's fan. So let's rewind a bit. When it comes to shonen anime, fans love a good protagonist, or more accurately, a boy who is funny, relatable, stupid, and, well, easy to root for, that embodies the spirit and the energy of the genre. This has been the case for the last 5 parts or seasons, I really do not care what you say, of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Each part has given us a unique title character that has become beloved by fans for their personalities and awesome fighting skills. However, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean will be the long-awaited introduction to Jolyne, the first and so far only woman title character in the whole series. This is a lot of pressure, especially in the genre where women main characters are not only uncommon, but also portrayed in not a good light. Which is so disappointing because there are great manga that have great woman MCs. Black Lagoon, Battle Angel Alita, Basara, Revolutionary Girl Utena do these so well. But in Battle Shonen, you do not see it at all, and when you do, it's not really good. However, the strength of Part 6 in the anime and manga is already evident, and this strength is why it could be the greatest entry of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Shonen with women main characters are few and far between. In an anime like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that has received a lot of attention and boosts a large fanbase, it's even less likely for a woman to take the torch and lead a whole new cast of characters. Even when they are given a main role, they're often poorly written. They don't have the same diversity as male characters and often fall into stereotypical roles as support or just caregivers. Hirohiko Araki's editor during the publication of Stone Ocean had recommended that Jolyne was changed to a man to appeal to more Weekly Shonen Jump readers, and according to an interview in JoJo Veller, Araki refused. He thought that readers being opposed to a woman lead was exactly why Jolyne was necessary. Araki insisted that Jolyne needed to be a woman because readers wouldn't accept her. This makes her an important character of the series and for shonen manga as a whole, because Jolyne was meant to be a statement, a way of saying that women could be main characters, even in a media traditionally created for men, and be just as successful. Part of Jolyne's appeal is that she's well-written lead, and you may disagree with that, and that is totally fine. She isn't made to fall into the stereotype of the quiet, unassuming, polite woman like Rei Ayanami, nor is she made out to need a man to save her. Jolyne is confrontational, courageous, and confident, even if she's erratic at times. She is fun-loving and outgoing, and as a matter of fact, a lot of male protagonists have the same personality of Jolyne, so why hate this character? Moreover, she isn't one to back down from a challenge and pushes her obstacles without wavering. She values her friends and family, evident in her plight to reconnect with her father, Jotaro, and tries to see the best in everyone, even her enemies. In many ways, like I said, she is written like a typical shonen protagonist, and that's why she's so important to a lot of people. Araki's choice to insist on a female lead and his care taken to make her just as dynamic as any male shonen protagonist is definitely admirable, especially given the popularity and nature of his series. Once everyone digested the first 12 episodes of Stone Ocean and hopefully receives the same reception as the other parts before it, it would prove that a woman could easily be the star of shonen series and be just as marketable as a male title character. In addition to having Stone Ocean having the first female JoJo, it also subverts the traditional structure of the JoJo side characters and the supporting cast. In the past, fans have been introduced to male Joestars surrounded by a majority of male companions, and that is totally fine. Don't get me wrong, I love those characters too. But Stone Ocean was really refreshing. Stone Ocean presents the audience with one woman JoJo and 2 woman counterparts, Hermes and Foo Fighters. Unlike some of the women we've seen in the past parts, Hermes and Foo Fighters are major characters that play a similar role to Polnareff and Kakyoin, and Okuyasu in Diamonds Unbreakable. They don't also fall into the stereotypes often do in anime and manga. Hermes is strong, loyal, and resilient, but also a badass woman who's just really rude and Honestly, I like that. She is unapologetically blunt and violent at times. Foo Fighters, on the other hand, is intellectual, curious, stupid, but somewhat selfless. She is fiercely loyal to her companions and fears losing them. Both Hermes and Foo Fighters feel like characters that can stand on their own because they have a fleshed out personality that go beyond their relationship with the other male characters and even with Jolyne herself. It's really refreshing to see a group of women that are allowed to be blunt, tough, and, well, intelligent, but at the same time, it's not really forced at all. It seems very natural and a love direction Araki was going in. It's done in a way that doesn't feel forced or performative. The dynamic of Jolyne and her crew flows just as well as all the previous JoJo groups. Stone Ocean's place in the plot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cannot be overlooked. While it serves as a conclusion to the main storyline, it also ties and points from Stardust Crusaders by working with an antagonist influenced by events in Part 3, and featuring Jotaro in a prominent role. It also brings back a major item from Diamonds Unbreakable and Golden Wind, the arrow. Stone Ocean serves as a continuation of the plot of the direct JoJo lineage, which would include the stories of Jonathan, Joseph, Jotaro, and Giorno, and the struggle with the impact that Dio made. It continues the manifestations of stands and begins to blur the lines between stand and the stand user, and how stands can be created and, well, activated. Stone Ocean provides a huge dose of, well, bizarreness in the series by working to tie up all those loose ends from the parts before. There's plenty of twists and turns in store to keep fans at the edge of their seats, and the anime will do the manga justice. Stone Ocean is an essential part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, as every part is. Do not get me wrong. It has a place of great importance that other parts don't have for me. It has the series' first woman JoJo, and it seems that a lot of people love the first 12 episodes of Part 6, which could open the door of a more woman-led shonen titles. Not only does it have a woman title character, but the main trio of this part is entirely of women who have diverse and interesting personalities and goals. And of course, it's the conclusion of the main storyline. Stone Ocean is in the tough position to tie up the loose ends from parts 1 through 5, on top of providing a satisfying anime, which makes it more exciting and unpredictable entry. I love this a lot, and this video is more of a passion and love for JoJo's rather than me being super analytical. And it's no surprise that the long-term fans of Part 6 stuck with Stone Ocean, and it's amazing and a beautiful part that you should read and watch. JoJo's Stone Ocean is really good, and I highly recommend you read it or watch it, do whatever you want. The title itself has a lot of importance to, well, a lot of people, and I'll explain. Stone Ocean is like Jolyne being buried under stones. These stones represent all her problems that seems to keep adding up as her life goes on, just obstacles, to the point that every stone could fill an ocean, and she wants to be free, thus naming her stand Stone Free from this stone ocean. Wow, that was a lot of analysis for a JoJo's video. Wow. Like most parts, Stone Ocean adds something beautiful to the world of JoJo's, making it a wonderful world. Wait. Oh, fuck.